Nothing makes you question your personal growth faster than going back to your childhood home, and I know how annoying it is to feel like you revert right back to your 12-year-old self the second you walk through the door. So here are 5 things I remind myself before I head back home. I remind myself that my subconscious remembers places. We don't talk about this enough, but environments wake up older versions of us. So your childhood home isn't just a house, it's where your subconscious learned a lot of its earliest rules. So if you suddenly notice yourself thinking differently, or feeling younger, or reacting in ways you haven't in years, it doesn't mean you've gone backwards. It means your system recognizes where it is. I remind myself that feeling activated isn't the same thing as going backwards, because you can have old feelings without becoming your older self. And growth isn't measured by never getting activated in the first place. It's measured by how quickly you can return back to yourself. I remind myself that people can only relate to the version of me that they've actually experienced. If someone has only ever known the old version of me, it makes sense that that's who they expect to interact with. Relationships don't just update overnight because we've done inner work. They update through repeated experiences. So instead of expecting people to magically know who I am now, I focus on giving them the chance to meet this version of me. And then I remind myself that this is where all of the work gets integrated. I actually see going home as a chance to pull all of this work into practice, because every time I notice an old pattern and choose something differently, I'm reinforcing the person that I'm becoming. And it's one thing to become a version of yourself when you're alone, you're in therapy, or you're listening to podcasts. It's a whole nother thing to choose that version of yourself in the exact environment where the old one was created. And that's not regression, it's integration.